Hi everyone, this is Cindy with Playing with the Heart, and I am back with my last Girls Just Want to Have Sun collaboration project. And actually, I am going to be posting two projects today. One will be under the picture of the Girls Just Want to Have Sun, and then one will just be a summer project. So I'm not sure which one's. This is probably going to be the one I would do for Girls Just Want to Have Sun. This is an art journal project, which I don't really share a lot of art journals. I definitely don't do them on camera because it actually takes me multiple days to do one. This took me 2 days to do it, mainly because I was working on other projects, but waiting for things to dry. So this is a mermaid one, and what I used was distress paints. So I 3 different colors of distress paints. I just painted right over it. I used, and it's okay that it's got this like white showing through and everything because it's supposed to be the sea. So I used like Broken China, Stormy Sky, and one other blue distress paint. I think this one's Stormy Sky. So I did all of it in the lightest color, and then I went through and I did all of it in the medium color, missing a few spots, and then the darkest color I only did at the bottom is what I did. This right here was done with a stencil that I've had in my stash forever. I think it's supposed to be some kind of floral stencil. It was a pain to use because it was really hard to clean. And then I used the Nouveau Mousse from Tonic. I will never buy that stuff again. I keep saying that and then I buy it because it dries out so quickly. I have not even opened it. It's the first time I've opened it and it's already pretty hard. I was able to spread it, but I don't know if it's going to last. So it's very much a disappointing project item to me. I think it's disappointing because it's already starting to, like I said, to harden up, and I literally just opened it and used it. So anyway, I went ahead and used that there and to make it look like seaweed. And then right here, it's got a texture to it. I used the sand texture paste stuff from Prima, texture paste white sand. And this is another stencil. It's a circle stencil. So it's very rough to the touch. It's definitely like a sand product. And then I used this, I think it's Hanalei, I think it is. It's one of the newer Julie Nutting mermaid stamps. She has a whole mermaid set. I bought them all. They are absolutely adorable. But what I did to paper piece and color, and I don't know if you can really see, it's very, very shimmery because I used these Alchemy Opal Magic acrylic paints from Prima. These are amazing. They're just so beautiful. They have shimmer to them. So I used the opal, and I used 3 different ones. Let's see, which ones did I use? I used this one. I did use this one on her tail right there. This one is the teal one. It's very shimmery and beautiful. I did use this one for my little sea creature there, my seahorse, and this one is a blue violet. I used this one. This is a Sparks one. I think it's supposed to have more shimmer in it. And this one's called Magic Pond. I use that for this part of the tail. And then I used this gold, which is also a Sparks brand, and that's for this part right here. And I absolutely love, love, love how it came out. I did stickles for the crown, which I'm going to put some more stickles because it kind of evaporated. And so I stamped my beautiful mermaid on some paper from Prima. It's kind of all put away right now, but it's that paper that Julie Nutting had a few years ago for skin, different colors of skin. So I stamped it on the lightest one, and then she was cut out, and I colored her hair with Copics, and then paper pieced her dress. And then I've got some kind of flowers here, kind of like supposed to be like sea anemone type things. I've got a shell and I've got the seahorse. And so I did the same kind of technique that I did for her mermaid clothing. And that is, I just took watercolor paper and I put paint on it. And then I stamped my image on that painted paper once it was dry and cut it out and then paper pieced it. This has got a texture to it. I've got this stuff that I had bought years ago. I'm not even sure if I'm even like using this product correctly, but I don't know. It's this stuff right here. And it's called Mud Puddles. This one's emerald sand. And so while it was wet, I threw this stuff on there and then I kind of painted over it so it would stay on. And so it's got this like sandy texture to it. And I think that it came out great. The sea is therapy for the soul. That came from one of the beach stamp sets, I believe from last summer, but I never even used it. But it was a great sentiment for my art journal. The sea is therapy for the soul. So I love how it came out. It did take, some time to make it. Like I said, it took a couple of days because I waited for paint to dry. And just getting sort of an idea of what I wanted to do. So anyway, this is my project, and I will have another project listed, a summer project as well. It's a card project in case, art journaling isn't, for you. But I used a lot of card making product in my art journal. So thank you for watching. This is Cindy of Praying with the Heart.